I probably would lean towards leaving an extra guy in as opposed to, hey, let's run the football more with those guys out.
And I also think with guys like Diggs and Booty and Pop Douglas, I feel like Drake Maye is probably still good enough, and those guys are good enough to kind of get open, and you don't necessarily need the tight ends and the backs all in the route, right? So, like, if Hunter Henry has to stay in a little bit more, or Austin Hooper has to stay in a little bit more to help out Vidarian Lowe, which he's going to need, that's the smart way to go.
And if those guys stay in, you have Drake Maye's escapability. And this might be a week where you need to lean into that more going into the bye week just to get you there. There's also this from Phil. They could have Maye try to get rid of the football more quickly.
Mm-hmm.
He currently ranks 36 out of 41 quarterbacks in quick game rate. So I wonder if this does speak to some of what Brian Burns was talking about, where he hangs on to the football, he's holding out, trying to make plays. That could lead to some sacks. That also leads to bigger plays down the field.
I was going to say, this is
the longer
tricky,
you hold out to make the big play.
He's the best deep ball thrower.
Correct.
So something's got to give.
So do they lean in on the quick game more? Text line said this as well. They said screen passes galore. And maybe that's a good way to use the Giants' pass rush and their speed on defense.
And that's also the tight end screen stuff, too, where you see a lot of times where Hunter Henry, 5 times in a row stays in a block, and then that 6th time kind of squirts out and catches a pass and then runs with it afterwards. So
it is the Josh McDaniels special. So
it is.
Draws and screens.
Tight end screens. If I see one more Ben Watson tight end screen.
I mean, that is his offense. I'm not saying they haven't run it at all this year, but not as much as he's run it in the past when he's been here.
What about like Westover and Tonga, especially like down
was
like
Tonga playing?
Oh yeah, actually I don't even know. I don't know if has he been ruled out or is he just was
I know he was questionable last I saw. I thought.
Let me see. Yeah, he's questionable. Good point. Yeah, only Wilson and Schooler have been ruled out. And then Thibodeau on the other side ruled out.
So we'll monitor that. Yeah. But yeah, I don't think tonight's the night to lean in on like smash mouth running. I don't really think tonight's the night to run the football, to be honest. And I know that plays into the Giants' pass rush, but maybe you get it out quickly in the screen game.
Yep.
Maybe you leave tight ends and backs in if you're not going to run the screen. Leave them in for an extra man. And I think this is a night. It's Monday Night Football, and you're at home, and you're going into the bye week. This is a night to lean on your franchise quarterback, I think.